on a first date edition of Alpha Male Fan Fiction. I decided to take a break from my work saving America to take a Sheila on a casual movie date to see the non-woke hit film Twisters last night. We got to the theater, ordered some popcorn, and took our seats. We had some time to kill, so naturally, the conversation turned to President Trump. I gave her my detailed review of the glorious convention speech, explaining in great detail why it will be remembered as the greatest political convention speech in history. Yeah, it was a really good speech for sure, she said, but it was a little long. Still really good, though. I scoffed loudly and removed my arm from around her shoulder. Look, sweetheart, I fired back, clearly agitated by the unprovoked attack on 45/47. I wasn't asking for a review. I was explaining the historical significance. You have the right to your opinion and the right to be wrong. Thankfully, the lights went out and the movie began, so I locked in before I could get more upset. The film was fantastic, but Olivia's quiet chatter was not. Who's that again? She whispered. That's Tyler, and he's spectacular, I shot back. Please, stick a sock in it. I'm trying to focus. Please. She apologized and sank into her seat. The talking stopped, and I was able to enjoy a few scenes of masculine badassery from Glenn Powell in peace. But then the chewing began. Olivia was chomping down on her popcorn, breaking my focus again. I tried to block it out, but the sheer disrespect was causing my blood to boil. I'd had enough. While the bird was elbow deep in her popcorn, I got up calmly and quietly and walked down the stairs to find a new spot. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a group of young guys with an open seat motioning towards me and inviting me to join them. I obliged. I introduced myself to the boys and sat down to enjoy the movie. The film was fantastic. Glenn Powell is a specimen of masculinity who is simply magnetic on screen. The boys and I were getting on great. As soon as the credits began to roll, I spoke up. What do you think, boys? Want to get out of here? We made our exit, piled into my Infiniti QX80, and peeled out. I fired off a quick text to Liv as I merged onto the highway to let her know I was heading to Hooters and that she'd need to call an Uber. I turned off my phone and spent the entire night slamming domestics, horsing around with the guys, and enjoying the incredible views. Around 1:45 a.m., I pulled into my driveway and saw Olivia patiently waiting at my door. She greeted me warmly and immediately began apologizing for her behavior at the cinema. She seemed sincere, so I decided to forgive her. Please give me another chance, she begged me. I rewatched President Trump's convention speech while I waited for your return, and you were 100% right. It was the perfect length. Good on you, Livy, I said, patting her on the head. I'll give you another go if you want to watch something inside. She agreed, and we headed to my recently upgraded in-home cinema to watch The Patriot, starring Mel Gibson. She fetched me another ice-cold domestic beer, and we settled in. I found the movie and casually asked Olivia for her Amazon password. She looked at me quizzically. So I repeated the request. I'd like your Amazon password, please. I'm providing the cinema. You'll pay for the rental if you want another chance. Comprende? She happily logged in and rented the highest definition version of the film possible. I'll give her credit. She was quiet as a church mouse the entire movie, only stirring to fetch me more domestics upon request. I give Liv a lot of credit. She recognized she had fumbled a strong, sexy, intelligent, and wildly successful alpha male and took extensive steps to correct it. What additional steps did she take, you ask? Well, a gentleman never tells.